Sodium is an essential mineral that maintains fluid balance throughout the body, and if we don't get enough of it, it can lead to problems like dehydration. For this reason, Soul Water advocates suggest that it can keep you better hydrated. Drinking salt water is no more effective in helping you meet your sodium requirements than consuming naturally salty foods. In fact, Himalayan salt contains less sodium than regular table salt. Soul Water enthusiasts also believe that sipping on salty water is good for your sleep quality. A 1983 study published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism looked at 10 young men who consumed less than 500 milligrams of salt a day and found that they experienced sleep disturbances. However, a 2015 article published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology reports that the average daily salt intake in the United States is 3,200 milligrams, making 500 milligrams relatively low. Furthermore, a 2014 study published in the Journal of Sleep Research concluded that more salt was actually associated with greater difficulty in maintaining sleep. Soul Water for mineral content. One of the biggest reasons Soul supporters love the stuff is because they believe it boasts impressive mineral content. Unlike other salts that are often highly processed, pink Himalayan salt is relatively untouched. It is chock full of 84 minerals and other elements, including potassium, calcium, and magnesium. While the minerals are certainly present, they are at such low levels that they're inconsequential when compared to whole foods offering the same minerals. In order for Soul Water to be a good source of nutrients, you would have to drink so much of it that excess sodium levels would then become a concern. Distilled or low mineral water is ingested, and the intestine adds electrolytes to it, which come from the body's reserves. Additionally, the paper asserted that evidence from medical experiments and clinical observations indicates that low mineral water is responsible for the increased elimination of minerals from the body. That being said, Livestrong proposed that adding salt to distilled water is one way to counteract electrolyte imbalances. How to create and consume Soul Water. The good news is that if you're still interested in trying Soul Water to see if it works for you, healthy people drinking small amounts of salt water shouldn't experience any negative side effects. All the same, it's important to ensure you're not consuming too much salt, as high sodium levels have been linked to kidney stones, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. To make your own Soul Water, you need a glass jar and fill a quarter of it with pink Himalayan salt before topping the jar off with water. Cover the jar, shake it up, and let it sit on the counter for 12 to 24 hours. If there is no salt left at the bottom of the jar, repeat the process until the salt no longer dissolves. This will indicate the water is fully saturated with salt. Most people who drink Soul Water advise that adding a teaspoon of the solution to an 8-ounce glass of water every day is the best way to see the rewards. As always, it's best to speak with your doctor first so you can be sure that Soul Water is a good fit for you and your dietary needs.